There are places that seem built for motorcycles. Places where every curve feels intentional. Where the mountains rise from the morning fog and roads disappear into endless forests. Places where history lives in old towns, forgotten rail lines, and stories whispered through the trees. Transylvania County, North Carolina, is one of those places. In this series, we're exploring some of the finest motorcycle roads and scenery in the southern Appalachians. The mountain city of Brevard, highways 215, 276, and many more just like it. Come along as we ride through a county known as the Land of the Waterfalls. But this ride isn't just about the roads. It's also about the history of a place whose name sounds like something from a Gothic novel, yet represents one of the most beautiful corners of the Blue Ridge Mountains. The morning begins in Brevard. The streets are beginning to wake up as the sun slowly climbs above the mountains. Coffee shops are opening. Folks begin to gather downtown. A few hikers are loading packs before heading toward Pisgah National Forest. For a city of just a few thousand people, Brevard has an energy that feels larger than its size. The city serves as the county seat of Transylvania County and has become one of the premier outdoor recreation destinations in the southeast. But before we leave town, it's worth answering a question that many visitors have when they first see the county sign. Why is it called Transylvania? The name comes from Latin. Trans means beyond. Silva means forest. Together, Transylvania literally translates to beyond the forest. The county was created in 1861, and at the time, the area was heavily forested, remote, and difficult to access. The name had nothing to do with vampires or the famous region in Romania. Instead, it reflected the endless forests that covered these mountains. More than 160 years later, the forests remain one of the defining characteristics of this county. And we're about to ride right into the heart of them. Leaving Brevard, we head north on Highway 276. Almost immediately, the landscape begins to change. We are entering the Pisgah National Forest. The road narrows, the mountains close in, and the traffic thins. The riding becomes spectacular. Highway 276 is one of the crown jewels of western North Carolina. Stretching from Brevard through Pisgah National Forest toward the Blue Ridge Parkway, it offers a little bit of everything. Sweepers, technical curves, mountain streams, dense forests, and enough elevation changes to keep any rider engaged. As we climb, the Davidson River appears alongside the road. A few miles ahead lies one of the most popular destinations in the county, Looking Glass Falls. Unlike many waterfalls that require lengthy hikes, Looking Glass Falls sits just off the roadway. Thousands of visitors stop here every year. The waterfall drops nearly 60 feet into a rocky pool below, and it's named after Looking Glass Rock, a massive granite monolith visible from several points throughout the forest. During winter, water freezes along the rock face, creating an icy sheen that reflects sunlight like a giant mirror. Early settlers thought it looked like glass. The name stuck. Today, Looking Glass Falls serves as a gateway attraction for visitors entering Pisgah National Forest. For riders, it's the perfect excuse to pull over, stretch your legs, and listen to the sound of the falling water. Fly fishermen stand knee-deep in the cold mountain water. The Davidson is famous throughout the Southeast for its trout fishing and attracts anglers from across the country. The river flows clear and cold from the high elevations of the Pisgah National Forest, creating one of North Carolina's premier trout streams. For motorcyclists, it provides something equally valuable: scenery. Every turn seems to reveal another postcard view. Continuing north, Highway 276 begins its steady climb. The air becomes noticeably cooler, the forest grows denser, the road starts to twist more aggressively. This is where the riding becomes memorable. The corners arrive in quick succession, elevation changes become more dramatic, and the scent of pine fills the air. And around every bend, another unique view appears. It's easy to understand why this road has become a favorite among motorcyclists from across the country. The experience isn't about speed, it's about rhythm. The flow of corner after corner, the sound of the engine echoing through the forest, and the feeling of being completely immersed in the landscape. Next, we find ourselves onto Highway 215. North Carolina Highway 215 has developed an almost mythical reputation among riders. Some locals call it the back half of the Copperhead. Others simply refer to it as one of the best motorcycle roads in the state. Either description works. Descending from the parkway towards Rosman, Highway 215 delivers an endless sequence of curves. Tight turns, fast sweepers, steep elevation changes, mountain streams, waterfalls, and virtually uninterrupted scenery. Unlike some famous motorcycle roads that have become crowded attractions, Highway 215 still feels authentic. Remote, wild, untamed. The road follows portions of the West Fork of the Pigeon River and passes through some of the most isolated sections of Pisgah National Forest. For mile after mile, civilization seems to disappear. Only the mountains remain. The forests surrounding Highway 215 have a rich history. Before European settlement, these mountains were part of the homeland of the Cherokee people. The rivers, valleys, and ridgelines served as travel corridors and hunting grounds for centuries. Later came logging operations, and railroads pushed deep into the mountains. Entire communities emerged around timber production. Today, many traces of those logging days have disappeared beneath second-growth forests. Nature has reclaimed much of what was once cleared. But if you know where to look, signs of that era still remain. Old grades, stone foundations, forgotten railroad beds, and silent reminders of a different time. As Highway 215 approaches Rosman, the landscape begins to open. The valleys broaden, the mountains become more distant, and the road relaxes after miles of relentless curves. Join me next time as I continue to explore Transylvania County's gravel Forest Service roads. Thanks for watching, take care, be safe, and I'll see you out there in America on two wheels.